Isaac and his mother lived alone in a small house on a hill. Isaac kept to himself, drawing pictures and playing with his toys as his mom watched Christian broadcasts on him, my lord, Isaac's mother replied, rushing in.
I'm experiencing audio issues. That's what we in the business call wow. I think I just didn't connect my headphones to my computer before I started. Like a fool. Like a fool. That sounds kinda right.
Isaac and his mother lived alone in a small house on a
It's
hill.
quieter,
Isaac kept to himself,
but that's
drawing pictures
fine.
and playing with his toys.
bleh. I seriously feel like the game is 100% has gotten quieter somehow. And I don't really know why, because for so long I had it on two notches on each. And that's just not the case anymore. I don't really get it. I don't really get it. Next time I do online, I'm just gonna turn chat off. I think that's gonna be the case. But alas, we eaten again. It's always the case. Oh, and because I had technical difficulties, I didn't even bother to drink my Califria. What the hell was my lowest stat that my range is 570 and I'm hanging out here with the participation award? That's supposed to upgrade your lowest stat. That's terrible. That sucks. My stats were bad. Good damage though. I'm probably gonna try to drop off Mega Blast as soon as I can. I truly just don't. I don't care about it. It's not a space bar item that I like because it makes it so that when you are big in such a way, or not big in such a way, when you are currently Mega Blasting, that sucks. I still have to take it. Never mind. I'm lying. When you're Mega Blasting, you can't like interact with cards on the floor and like item pedestals, junk like that. Or I like when my character is allowed to do everything that I want to do. It's really strong. It's a nice little reward for all of the effort that I put in, but truly I just don't care much about it. I probably could have min-maxed that a little bit better. When you have a big silly damage output one, I feel like a lot of min-maxing goes out the window because you just want to prioritize your item that clears the entire floor if you're lucky. Cool. A million billion keys. That's not gonna feel painful in the future at all. Not at all. Also, our donation machine just haphazardly went to 69 cents and I'm truly conflicted about it. Because on one hand, I want to use the donation machine as a resource in my video game that I'm playing, but on the other hand, funny number. So it's really hard to tell what I'm gonna do. I'm purely clueless at the moment. I feel like this Eden run is terrible. We have health, so we're not gonna die, but I think the runs where you have a lot of health kind of feel the most insulting. Because you have to sit through so much more time where you know in your heart and soul that you're not gonna make it. It's desperate. That's honestly pretty good. Massive DPS upgrade. Although, of course, we're never gonna get hit, so we'll never ever see the second mechanic of this item. That's just not gonna happen because I'm too cool. Please be a greed fight. Weird looking greed fight. I wonder if I should stop saying that or if I should say it twice as much so that it becomes a bit. I'm probably gonna say it twice as much. I'm bad at not doing bits. I feel like if I'm ever purposefully trying to not do a bit, my efforts fail in every manner. It's just how it is. You go through walls, sort of. Soul Heart is epic. If I was less brave, I would pick up the Soul Hearts, but our boss was Larry friggin' Jr. Last run. I genuinely don't remember if we went Devil Deal or Angel Deal last run, but due to the fact that I have nothing but health, I want something cool, yummy. I could have min-maxed that better. I don't care. We got a cool ass item. That's what I'm in for. And you know what? I know that this is gonna do nothing at all. I'm still doing it because I like my boss trap room. You don't need to have like devil beggars that do stuff. They can just be there to hurt you. That can still be a benefit depending on the way that you look at it. I was totally waiting for Locust of War to just explode me. I'm pretty sure the explosions do full heart of damage, which would have been funny. No bombs, ever. What are you? Nothing. What are you? Maybe bombs? No bombs, ever. Yeah, okay, that's it. Not allowed. It'd be cool if we got bombs within the next 2 floors at all, but we haven't gotten a single one bomb drop that we can actually get to. Not one. Which is interesting. That feels really rare. I feel like if you get screwed on anything, it's usually keys. And yet here I am using keys like a mofo, and I still got 2 of them in my pocket. I wonder if the, If the explosion from my Locust of War is affected by my damage going up. Because I know that, like, the contact damage of the Locust of War is gonna go up. But that's not what we have the Locust of War for. The Locust of War is still no bombs. Is here to explode things and scare me. That's what its job is. Its job isn't to emit a lot of DPS. Through contact damage, I mean. The explosions are always good damage. I wish I had a single more charge. I mean, we have our mirror, so the other Wormwood is definitely getting laser blasted to heck and back. Oh, get slowed, idiot. Alright. We have a lot to think about here. I really like backstabbies. I feel like both of these are a good idea. I feel like both of these are banger. Like I'll play ball. Where's my fire rate up? Does one of my mods like fuck with old items? Cause if I go to my Ouija board, I can't put my little cursor on it, but the Ouija board is supposed to give me fire rate up, and it very much didn't. Which I think might just be like, because I noticed that happened. A very similar thing happened with my reflection. So I'm curious of the way that works. Oh, pentagram, I love you. That's the Locust of War doing its best job, doing God's work. Oh yeah, dumb. I was about to stress over quite literally nothing. Mega Blast is probably better used here. Maybe. I don't know. If I get scared, I'm Mega Blasting, but otherwise I feel relatively confident. You need to remember that despite this floor being wet, Beelzebub doesn't follow current rules, and he puts Creepo down anyway. Turlet also doesn't follow the rules, but that's fine. Rib of Greed is genuinely way tempting to take. My answer is no, though. I want this bro to pay out. Because we're kind of close and the rest of the floor doesn't need health from me anyway. Okay. And you. I don't remember where my fire was. Cool. I like when it's the first guess. And even if I wasn't teleporting, it would be really easy on this level because it's up here straight shot. Instead of being a big shot, you can be a straight shot. I'm surprised that I don't ramble on and on about Undertale Deltarune for as much as I think about it, because it's one of those pieces of media where I feel like I'm quite literally obsessed with it. Like, I don't play it as much as, say, Isaac, perhaps, because Isaac has a little bit more replay value, but, okay. I definitely played that bad. That was really scary. But yeah, this is what I mean about Mega Blast, where it's like I saved it up for the scary boss, and now my reward is I get to wait. My reward was also killing the boss, sure, whatever, but like, could have been cooler. Bop. Okay, you suck unless this is hell. Okay. I love my nothing pills. You know what? I'm crazy. I'm insane. I'm wild. Wow. Okay. The little fucker hates me. Off we try. Perfection is objectively the better move to take here. However, I think the Locust of War is funny. And to be fair, the Locust of War was kind of funny in that last Wormwood fight. It was very, very silly, very quirky. I felt a lot of emotions in that one go. It was epic. I like the parts of Isaac where stuff just happens and you're merely along for the ride, hoping that it goes good. Although, to be fair, this run isn't really that based in hope, I wouldn't say. This one feels very based in, Fringe. No, it feels based in the fact that I have really good DPS. And that increases my DPS. Hi, Ragmega. Hi, Ragmega's replacement. Oh, they threw in the weakest boss and then the tankiest boss. I see how it is. You realized your mistakes with the first one. Oh, bro didn't even survive long enough to do the thing. I was trying to do the late epic quirky thing, but my slowing tears from Intruder that I wasn't thinking about very actively caused some distress on that. That was kind of close. I love the garbage. I mean, oh, Cupid's arrow, I love you. Yes! I'm... It's like a... What is it? A 1 in 4 that pays off. I'm so happy all the time when it does. Broken Modem would be amazing. You know? I can't count, but that feels like Broken Modem. Oh yeah. And then, of course, any other money that we get is getting shoved into that green game. Because the card pack is just gonna be good. Because I have all the cards unlocked, so the potential is unrivaled. It could be so many things. Yeah, I'm gonna do the boss first. I don't think that we really need an upgrade at the moment to take out whatever boss we have. Yeah, theoretically, no. I was gonna say something that was a complete guess, and the game progressed too fast for me to get it out before before I was given my answer that I was wrong. I kind of don't agree that that hit me, but whatever. It wasn't in a way that mattered, but it did happen. Empty vessel, you're lame. I do, however, need a bomb for my epic strategy of going the way I want to go. I need a bomb. That's kind of a bomb. I hate that I'm now in an issue where... Oh, never mind. No issue. We got our bomb. I was gonna complain more about not having a bomb. I feel like the alt path is something where it's so It's so second nature that I'm not good at doing it, which is a stupid way of saying it. But, oh, that's what you get for walking into a room and shooting. But I partake so often, you know? Basically every run I go to, they all pack at least in some form. So I'm very, very used to just, like, having that be a guaranteed part of life. And so when the game hits me with some stuff that's like, you know, you're not allowed to go, I'm like, huh? What? What are you on about? Do you know who I am? Do you know the things I've done with my fingers? Horrible, horrible things, like play The Binding of Isaac for 500 hours. Things that most men would be ashamed of. Oh yeah. 15-cent card pack. Oh yeah, 20-cent card pack. I love gambling. I love gambling. Oh, you kind of suck. Actually, you know what? I'm taking this over Mega Blast. It's more interesting. It has more potential to do stuff. Gimme. Yay. And then I can give or take the screw. Okay. Garbage. Okay. I'll use it right now. Stars. Then a Judgment. Judgment be another crane game. Weird looking crane game. I think I'm gonna go mess around a little bit more. I would like a heart. I think that's all I want. All I want to feel confident. Oh, I just realized that I have a lot of war flies on me, and that's scary. Walking into a room and seeing that you have 3 or more of them is just like, ooh. That's basically my entire health bar if I play bad enough. I don't care about looking for the secret room. It's below me. Not as in it is to the south, but as in, I don't feel like it. Yeah, I don't feel like it. I'm kind of playing this run insanely fast. We're 17 minutes into stream. How long into the run? 13. Wowee. We may just end up getting like a regular ass boss rush to happen. I usually play so slow that boss rush is a thing that you never even consider. Wild if true. Wild if true. Then I use my late epic powers. Alright. Canadian coin, help me. Which one is this? This is the one with the queen on it. Queen is right, beaver left. We got queen. You failed me last time. You fucking failed me again. That's easily the worst item that I've gotten this entire run so far. That's really cool. That's not gonna cause me any issues at all ever, I think. I think that'll be problem-free, probably. At least we're past the part where we have to play as the Lost, but like, fuck, dude. I hate Thunder Thighs. It's one of the only items in the whole ass game that I'm like, just don't give it to me ever. I don't want it. High batter. Yeah, I know I'm cheating. I don't care. Maybe if I didn't get Thunder Thighs, then I would have a little bit more care in me. But it's just simply gone. What even opened that? Was it one of my war flies? Oh, money, money, money. I like gambling, so we're gonna buy the item in our shop. Okay. I don't think I like gambling anymore. Guys, I hate to admit it, but I've been playing a game around a whole bunch of falsitudes and made up strategy. Oh, I forgot about the Thunder Thighs. I've been playing my game around having to be good at it. And having to be lucky. Okay, I'm not taking that. Sigil of Baphomet is lame. When I'm holding the trinket that hurts you because it's funny, there's no way that I'm taking the trinket that keeps you safe, because that's lame. Also, money, money, money again. We should fight the boss first. Because as much as I'm in a tizzy about the way that this run is going, it's undeniable that a Devil Deal can change the fate of it. Although I wouldn't take Brimstone even if I got it. I don't really know what I would ask for a Devil Deal. Okay. Whatever. Me when I don't care. Me when I don't care. Give me some epic. Oh yeah, 2 spiders. That's gambling. Man. I think this whole floor has been a disappointment. We all kind of know in our hearts that that the mines in Ash Pit suck big balls. But I feel like it takes a certain run for it to actually like cement it in you. Just how mean one floor can be. Because we're still strong. Like, we're not in a position where I'm gonna lose. However, the whole time that I'm doing stuff, I'm stressed out because we're fucking losing and getting a bunch of garbage. We have gotten nothing worth anything on this floor. Nothing at all. Not anything, even slightly. At least it looks like our mom chase is gonna be easy. Well, yeah, as easy as it can be with 0.85 speed, but whatever. I've definitely had worse. I mean, doing the mom chase as Tainted Jacob is the real pain. You can tell that the mom ghost doesn't scare me because I paused for coffee. Coffee means that I'm comfy. Coffee means everything's in control. I wish that the knife was able to hit TNT. I understand why it can't, but allow a boy to wish. Allow a man to wish. I'm a little older than I was before. Like 5 seconds ago. 5 seconds ago you may have been able to call me a boy, but nowadays I'm a man. And you know what caused it? Picking up Thunder Thighs when I didn't want it. It's the one thing that keeps us separate. The one singular thing. I wonder what this button does. Okay. That whole area feels strange. Oh, it's because we have to... that explains it. I think that I've just never gotten this room before. There must be some just, like, incredibly rare rooms for it. I have so much evidence on stream of me literally doing this constantly, like every run that I'm allowed to. It feels weird to run into a room where I'm like, I have to sit here and puzzle solve this. Even if it's still easy at the end of the day, it's outside my original expectations. Yeah. I gotta say, her hair is on fleek though. Like, how do I get a do like that? Also, I'm currently in the process of doing literally anything in my power for a single extra key. Let's go! We got 1 extra key! That was... I don't know if that was close or not. All I can say about that is that it was hard to see. The Scaredy Heart. The Scaredy Heart mod re-rolled what it is because I went into the mom chase. That's weird. It was the little delirium variant. And then they changed it. They neutered our boy. Okay. Then we go back. I love Thunder Thighs. I love Thunder Thighs. I love Thunder Thighs. It's my favorite item in the Binding of Isaac. It's my favorite. To be fair, this run is still going pretty good. I wonder what our time's at. Oh, we're definitely not getting boss rush. We're at 20 minutes now. This isn't an XL floor. Yeah. No boss rush happening today, folks. But that's fine. We'd never get boss rush anyway. I'm mostly just saying that because I incited false hope earlier. And I feel somewhat bad for it. Because I'm sure somebody out there, at some point in time, is like, man, I kind of want to watch somebody do boss rush. And I don't deliver that. That's not the type of business I'm in, I guess. Oh yeah, you're getting open. It was a bunch of keys. I just really don't like the slow movement speed. Not even for that, it makes things harder to dodge. If anything, it's fun because it makes things harder to dodge. The part of slow movement speed that sucks is it makes my run take longer. I do already play kind of slow, but I'm not a... Yeah, like, what do you do about that? Was it... Did I just make the wrong decision in pausing there? Was that my failing? Also, we're totally gonna get a use for all of this money. It's gonna happen. It's gonna be real. We're gonna find it, and I'm gonna pop off when that happens. That's all I'm saying on the topic. Okay. Epic Hangman card. Thank you for your patronage. Oh yeah. Double oh yeah? Double oh yeah. I think some people call that James Bond? No, it's world's stupidest joke. Oh my god. Speed down. You can hear one of my mods activated. When I'm slow enough, there's a cement scraping sound. And we have to live with that now because of the accursed speed down. Ooh, but a bunch of health. Oh yeah. Gaming. This is gaming. I love gaming. The Isaac run where we get a bunch of damage and everything that we could want, but no speed at all. Not 1 ounce of speed. Actually, we might have gotten some speed in something. I don't see any. But also, like, who has all of the speed items memorized? Not me. I definitely don't. Wow, would you look at that. I love an item that does nothing. It's my favorite. I mean, granted, we might get a tears down in some manner, but it kind of just feels like I wasted keys in that room. Which is ultimately whatever. I step on skulls. I regret step on skulls. I do it anyway. I love step on skulls. Hi, my name is Kirby. I'm 22. I like to step on skulls in my free time. I wear glasses. The glasses honestly rock. It's a great thing to get. I kind of feel like... Oh, never mind. This is pretty cool. I was gonna say some mean things about the floor. Now that's another terrible thing about Thunder Thighs, is I can't use my bozo as properly as one should. Is there another speed down? Because I won't lie, I'd be kind of tempted to eat another speed down. I would. At least slow speed makes it really easy to line up my diagonal spike blocks. That's a benefit. What we don't call a benefit is having to deal with these guys. Although I guess it's not a have to. Ooh, Gimpy. That's pretty cool. How about we go experience damage for a little bit? Because we're almost entering a silly realm with it. We're not quite there. We're not quite to silly realm. I bet a single old bandage or a single fanny pack would probably take us there, but with Gimpy, I feel like there's no reason to not just try to farm some money. Not that we can do anything with it in our shop, but like, it turns into soul hearts, I guess. Okay. We fight the boss. Come take my slow moving ass. Oh yeah, I love the Locust of War, my favorite. That one guy got frozen while he was invincible. Oh yeah, I have dry bumps, so I can just walk away from this. I cannot act like that with that. Oh, would you look at the thing that I just talked about? Are we silly? Is it happening? No. We are not officially silly at the moment. Our luck stat is too poor. Oh, hi Krampus. And of course Krampus gives the bad one. When does Krampus not give the bad one? It's a sad, sad life that we live. I should have crushed those skulls. I'm gonna eat one as a treat. I think getting too much red health is a mistake in this universe, because my red containers are regularly empty. However, with the build that we're rocking, it's kind of a good thing. I admit that. I admit that one tiny little fact. That room was really stressful. It's hard to say in the moment, because it's most of the rooms that stress me out happen in an instant. So that was just like, and then it was over. I didn't even have time to audibly, it just like happened. Actually, I want to see if we have a boss trap room before I play with that guy, because if that fella drops health, actually, you know, the health turns into money, so there's no reason to stress about that, because I'm holding the IV bag. Most runs you just don't take the IV bag with you. I think one of my mods also conflicts with the, I'm a little mad at the way that played out. One of my mods conflicts with the black bean, so we will not be playing with the black beans today. All of the one black bean fan in the chat is crying themselves to sleep tonight, and it's my fault. It is. Because I refuse to go and search for whatever mod is causing issues there. You missed a tinted rock! Because I like all of my mods, and the punishment of not picking up black bean is a punishment that I can live with. Like, I'm not losing sleep over that one. Not at all. Oh, thank you, Bozo. Oh, you know, I should go into that first room, because I'm full up on health, so if the confessional tries to give me a blue, I don't know how I feel about that. We're kind of reliant on red health for a lot of our nonsense, to say the least. We're pretty friggin' silly, what can you say? We're pretty friggin' silly. Our shop here is gonna equate to a lot of how the rest of this run feels, I think. Just if I actually like what happens in there or not. Because there's so many times where you're sitting here with 99 cents on your last shop floor, and the game's like, oh, you know what you haven't had a single time this run? A greed fight. Minus that one secret room. And that, oh, you know, getting it in your secret room is proof that it's not in your shop. So that complaint, that worry, that scaredness is not a thing. It's not real. Also, I know that I poofed all of that money away into nothingness. We can get more. Quite honestly, attaining more money is not going to be an issue in this run. Not at all. Okay. Sure, whatever. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about with a disappointing shop. It wasn't a greed fight, I admit. It may have been a little bit more entertaining if it was a greed fight, which isn't really something you ever want to admit in the game. How did I hurt them? I wonder if that was, what is it? My broken modem froze the bishops, who were the ones that do the shielding, so since they were froze, they couldn't do any shielding, maybe? It's hard to tell what all broken modem does, because it does a lot of things all the time without saying anything ever. Web. Knockout drops is cool. I don't care. Holy water is better. I'm not really excited about either of those ones, quite honestly. It's... can live with, can live without. I do like the Rotten Heart. Rotten Heart is epic. I would love to get this confessional to pay out, just because, like... theoretically, it could drop something cool, like a Sacred Heart. That's a definition of theoretically, though. No, well, I don't know about that dead cat. I don't think that dead cat is happening. Sadly. It would be cool. It would be cool, I admit that. It would be cool. But I think that this late in the run, it's foolish to hope for dreams of Guppy. That feels like a thing that you shouldn't be doing. Also, goodbye, Rotten Hearts. I'll miss you forever. I gotta get this confessional to pay out. How often do you get to hang out in a confessional for so long? Usually my pastor kicks me out after one joke. I don't do church. This is a long living one. Oh, and it gave me more red health. Let's go. I'm a huge fan of that thing that happened in my game. Ah, it didn't even give me an item. The cursed thing. Whatever. Then we're almost definitely not getting a devil deal this floor, so I'm not taking the magnet. I'm attached to my baby boy, Locust of War. I feel a lot of strong emotions about this fly. I'm so shocked that I dodged that with my speed in the condition that it's in. Don't ever let anybody tell you that your speed matters on if you can kill a boss or not. I just hitlist Super Mom for essentially no reason at all. Yo, Lazarus! Guys, it's the best item ever! It single-handedly let us beat last run! And spoilers, if people are watching VODs, but who cares? I know that I don't have a big audience. You know what, Miku? Get bombed. You're gonna need a lot of bombs to get that one. That's a reference that no person ever will get. That's a thing that you say, that I say, so that I can look back in the future and go, ah. Purely for me. Me-based humor. Comedy that makes no one laugh. That's my shtick. Yeah, I'm bad at my job. Crazy. I feel like every gold chest we've opened on this run has just delivered unto me even more red health, which is just ridiculous, quite honestly. Cool. Thank you. This isn't worth it at all. Actually, you know, the luck will upgrade my my bandage, which will make my health situation a little bit more silly, as if it needs to be more silly. Yeah. Cage moment. Everybody's terrified of that boss fight. Nah. They nerfed him. It's one of those things where the boss got nerfed after I had already been in the trenches for like 1,000 hours. So the Cage who used to feel incredibly scary is now like a medium threat. Still a threat. Mind you, most creatures in this game don't become removed fully from feeling like a threat. That's not really a thing that happens. But his threat level got lowered for sure in my brain. Double Blackheart, that's what I call skill, baby. I like pressing my spacebar until I gain health. It's a really good feature of the video game. All the people who don't play on controller have no idea the beautiful feeling that is spamming your spacebar when you're holding something that you can use all the time. There's no way, there's actually zero chance that the right trigger on a controller is anywhere near as satisfying as the spacebar. I refuse to believe it. Luck up, range down, beautiful. We in the business call that yay. What? Oh. So much stuff happens. There's always things going on. Somebody needs to calm this video game down. This is out of control. I don't even know why I'm like doing this. It's because we can. That's why. It's because I want to. Alright. That was fun enough. Genuinely no clue why anybody would do that ever. I'm just messing. There's no way that hit me. Did you see that freaking needle? That's like a joke. That hitbox was not real. I know I'm slow, so I'm at risk to them. But maybe there was like a warfly that I didn't see or hear. I feel like usually I'm pretty attentive to my Isaac sound effects. But also I do have the extra variable of my own yappy voice. So mayhaps I was simply speaking over it. Mayhap. Everybody loves the Isaac run where you walk really, really slow. It's my favorite one too. I don't know why I did that. I gained health out of the exchange, but anybody with a hint of Isaac know-how could tell you not to play the game like that. Ooh, you missed a tinted rock. Do you think anybody in chats ever gets mad at a streamer for not blowing up the like Midas Gold, or that's not what they're called, the Fool's Gold rocks? I feel like that's a thing that a chatter would do. It just feels like a chat activity. To just be like, hey, streamer, you didn't see the thing that's bright and yellow. Streamer, what are you doing? It feels like a thing. But I don't really read chat when other people stream. I only read chat when I stream. and chat is variable. Chat is variable. What? Oh yeah, the nothing. There should be a mod that just skips the cathedral. it just like puts you. I mean, maybe not even skips the cathedral. It just gets rid of some of the boringness of it. It's just because in Cathedral and Shoal, nothing happens ever. Maybe it's just another one of those things where I've played with a million hours, so I know what all the stuff does. But I feel like I'm so secure. I'm so safe in this realm, and this is supposed to be the world that kills you. It's supposed to be the game that fucks your shit. And I'm having a jaunty jaunt. You know, I was gonna take damage there anyway, so I'm happy that it was to the spikes rather than to the bomb. It would have been a full heart no matter what. Well, I'm surprised that I got out of that room unscathed. That was one of the ones where it felt like my low speed would do me in, but once again, Cathedral is a safe space. You actually just can't take. It's not allowed. There's no damage to be taken on the entire floor. None of the enemies do it. Show me one proof of an enemy doing damage in the cathedral, and then I'll believe you. I bet you're stumped now, because that was an impossible task. You know, this room is actually one of the most evil rooms on the cathedral. Just because it has a bunch of things going around. So if you get to this one and you have low damage or no AoE at all, this one can mess you up. But alas, the one thing that we do have going for us on this run is incredible damage. This run is kind of just like the most secure run that I've had as an Eden. It's just like nothing fun is happening, nothing exciting is happening. But we sure are slow and full of survival and full of damage, which are good things to have in the run. But I'm so tired of the freaking zero speed Samus. It just takes 100 years. Like I'd much rather shove my face against a confessional like this over and over again than walk through a bunch of rooms with low speed. Just because it feels like I'm doing nothing. At least the confessional is gambling, even if I know that all of my rewards are going to be rewards that I'm not happy with. It's like, I can psych myself up to some extent. I like how much effort I put into dodging that little Gemini shot, only for my broken modem to take care of it instantly and effortlessly. I'm so gonna get shot. Yeah, hardest room in the video game. No, I want my strength. There's probably parts around. Yeah, okay. That's all I need for Isaac. I feel content now. Hello, Isaac. We in the business call this an Isaac moment. It's because on the screen, there's Isaac. I think this isn't a real fight, sadly. I'm sorry, Isaac, you're usually the hard one. There's a lot of things about my combination of items that do you in. That was a very, I don't want to call it a sad fight, but bro did not last. Bro did not last. You can confirm that one. Bookworm finally, yay! I'm so happy to be given Bookworm. The update that added the familiar sorting is low-key genius. My demon baby does deserve to be at the end of the trail. That's always the spot that's been best for him, and now now he gets put there whether anybody says so or not. It's a good thing for humanity. A good thing. I wonder if the double adversary room will scare me. Usually low speed is enough of a thing to make that freaky, but also total real chance that we just don't get it at all. But also, I feel like any time that would be a difficult thing to encounter, it's gonna be encountered. We might just have the DPS to explode it, especially with Conjulium. It's kind of a lot of our junk is just vomiting tears out, and now we do that thrice as effectively. I wonder if my diagonal shots can emit the evil eye. I'm sure it would be. Oh no, they totally can. That's bloody epic. If only the evil eye shots retained your tier effects. Like if mine had piercing or spectral on them. I know that would be too powerful, but it would be so cool. It's just the fact that the evil eyes sit there and don't, like, they fire in a completely boring straight line. It's just, I want them to be more exciting because they are, granted they are good, but most things in this game are a little bit more exciting than that. Fact, or beauty, terrified water balloon. Our run is, it feels a lot similar. It's gonna just catch a lot more stragglers. A lot more chance that you will just be hit by bullet by existing in the room now. Although I thought that we were gonna be vomiting enough tears for the Lacrophagy to instantly explode, but no, we're not that strong. We're regular strong. It's the combination of a couple damage ups and piercing. Yeah. Okay. And all that did was give me my soul heart back. What a terrifying trade. I get a soul heart, you get a soul heart. Egg. They should add more items to this game that are just eggs. I think that would be cool. I think that's a underrepresented category of items. They need about 30 Binding of Isaac egg items, and they're all gambling related. That'd be epic. I think a lot about how in Wanderbot videos he, like, whenever he runs out of stuff to talk about, he'll start positing ideas for potential additions to the game, and that idea crosses my mind quite frequently, but all I do is posit garbage. There's no universe of mine am I gonna be positing truths. Or things that I think would actually be cool. No. I'm only allowed to say poo poo pee pee. I actually got saved a single tick of damage by that room being nerfed. Or maybe that room being nerfed led to me being more sloppy on the whole. sloppy on the whole. That's hardly a phrase that somebody should be saying. I don't know why that tier didn't hit me, if I'm being quite honest. I feel like I should have taken at least 1 damage. Maybe my bloodshot eye was in a cooler spot than I had reckoned. Alright, you big ugly son bitch. I bet you never tasted my ass before. Huh? Oh, were you doing something? Sorry, I was drinking coffee. Watch as I face 0 consequences ever. Sometimes it feels like Conjoined was made to fight Mega Satan. I mean, Mega Satan does drop all, or a whole bunch of... I was gonna call them familiars, but I guess they don't really count as familiars, do they? A lot of Mega Satan unlocks are useless, is what I'm trying to say. But it's interesting how it's the only boss that you can really perfectly hit with all 3 streams without just getting stupid close to it. Or lucky. Yeah, because of course you can hit like a Larry with it, but it's not really anything special. You can hit a Larry with so much. The life of a Larry is easily killed, easily ended. I should keep firing because of the way that Lacrophagy is. Cool. Alright. Say your prayers, Mega Satan. I bet you're really happy that you had to fight me on today of all days. I'm sorry, I just hit my microphone. I was saluting for quite literally nobody but myself. And then I had to admit that I was doing it because I bumped my microphone. Okay, that Mega Satan fight was so freaking easy. We have to go see if Delirium will kill me or not. I still think that the Void kind of sucks as just like... it sucks for keeping me entertained, I think. That's the big issue here. Because I want to do stuff. I want to experience things that are enticing and new, and all that the Void does is put portals back in rooms. It's like, I know that you can't really make rooms much harder than filled with bosses like the chest in Dark Room, but I feel like you gotta try to make the Void something. I don't know, it just... Not once ever has anybody been worried about dying to a random room on the Void, and I think that that's counterintuitive to the way that Isaac is. Isaac is supposed to wear you down over a whole bunch of random stuff so that you eventually die. It's not supposed to be this thing where you just kind of waltz through a whole floor completely unbothered and then all of a sudden one thing matters. Just, it feels really strange. They did at least help it a bit by letting you do it every single run. But then it just kind of accentuates the weirdness because you see it so often. You're like, why did they do it this way? Instead of it being like a treat. Well, you can't even really call it a treat. The Delirium fight isn't fun either. Because it's also just completely recycled content. I'm a little annoyed that hit me, but what can you do about the lobbing shots? Sometimes they are just better than you. I'm getting sucked. Oh, cool, world. I should have picked that up earlier. Oh, there's the... that is a funny Delirium floor layout. Also, we got a speed up from something. I don't even know what. It was Minimush. And Anemic, and Virus. Oh, lower. And it's nothing. I like how I complained about the speed a million billion times, and then I stopped caring. There's no yay, I've finally released from this torture. It's because my damage is carrying me through anyway. I didn't need the speed. I wanted it. It makes things convenient. I have a little bit less to think about. Wow. Cool. They should make double hearts that are half red, half blue. I think that would be cool. That would be a real thing. I mean, not that Isaac is gonna get any more real additions, I think. I mean, to be fair, they did do quite a bit more after Repentance than I thought. Like, I didn't really think that online was gonna be a thing, or they changed a lot of individual items to be cooler. So, mayhaps some things will happen. I feel like they're still kind of in the mindset of trying to make everything feel less insanely power scaled up the wazoo. Did I miss a Tinted Rock, like, actually, jokes aside? No. my record stays clean. For now. The dark thoughts would soon return. Sometimes I just say stuff. I feel like referencing super obscure media is a thing that's unavoidable. Getting both item drops from the scrolls, or from the skulls in one run, a little silly. What was I saying? Oh yeah, there's a bunch of stuff that I say that, like, are references, but to things that I don't think anybody's gonna get, because I like a lot of not popular media. And the more I stream, the more I'm gonna say a bunch of meaningless things, and I wonder if that's I wonder how an audience would feel about that. I just simply have no idea. Why did I think that was Delirium? A little silly on my part. Something about that room was fun to me. Just a pile of the same enemies that are all different colors. Guys, it's equality in my Binding of Isaac. Right. This is probably going to be the most boring Delirium fight. No. Being Conquest immediately is really funny. Conquest is such a funny boss. I'm glad that Delirium can turn into it, so you get that little charge move when there's more health to endure the player's attacks. It's a good-ass feeling. Did Ragman fire extra shots there because Delirium was making him fast? That felt like a atypical Ragman attack. Not your mommy's Ragman. Where did all of his health go? The thing happened again. Sometimes Delirium just does that. I guess it's either intended or a bug that they will never fix. One of the two. There's a couple projectiles on my screen right now. Just a few. No! How dare you put me back to full health? I wanted to pretend that I was stressed. Okay. Do I have time for another one? I don't think so. I don't think so at all. Like 3 projectiles possibly? Yeah, exactly. You know what? I have like half an hour to kill. Let's do a Lunky. Let's do a Spelunky. Let's see how fast I can Spelunky too. Because I have a little bit more time than I usually do. There's my silly fucking minstrel side coming out. Cursed to rhyme sometimes. It's a fate that I wouldn't wish upon my evilest viewer. Okay, maybe my evilest viewer. No, we lost a follower. Part of me kind of wishes that it would be like, you lost this follower in specific, but it doesn't matter. I just kind of wonder how somebody follows me and then is like, I don't like it. You are menstruating always. Spelunky. Dose. And then I don't care about changing the title. That doesn't matter. Then we're gonna make the stream quality slightly lesser than it should be. Because I like playing with mods and I don't feel like installing them better. So we're gonna have a little watermark. We're gonna have a little bit of watermarking happening. All my homies love watermark. Oh yeah, that's Lunky. And the worst part is I have like 3 or 4 small visual mods. I'll show off one right now. Would you look at that? The next one is gonna take a while to show off, but we'll get there. We'll get there. This This is the price of the silly little watermark in the top left that we can barely even see. That's what we do it for. Is my little robot character's whip being a different color than everybody else's. Now that's gaming. I play this game without music so often, I didn't even realize. I didn't even think about it. It wasn't even a thing in my mind, even slightly. I paused to think for like half a second, and I was like, oh, it's silent. Like, dog, everybody plays Spelunky to hear the music. Nobody's here for anything but the music, dog. I'm throwing my own stream. I would love those spike boots. Thank you. This is the floor with my silly little eye. If my goal is just Tiamat, because in no universe do I have the time in me for Cosmic Ocean right now. That's not a world I'm living in. I think that I'm just gonna say screw the quest. I kind of just want to see how a normal run feels, because it's been so long since I've turned on Spelunky 2 and like played a run without being like, oh, I gotta get the bow, gotta get the eye, I'm doing my silly little quest, I'm gonna do death skip. I mean, I'll probably still do some stuff. I mean, like, if I get mobility Mary, then I will surely at least fight Olmec all the way. All you really need for Olmec is like jump boots. Well, yeah, okay. All you really need is nothing, but all I need is actually, no, that's a lie. I've never done it without the cape, actually. That is a part of the Spelunky 2 meta that I'm unaware of. Did you see how freaking close that the torch got to my ghost pot? Terrifying. People from Colorado be like, yo, ghost pot, can I have some? Oh my god. Dude, I thought the turkey was a spooky ooky enemy. I was gonna scream. I was gonna shout and let it all out. Having the 2 turkeys at the bottom is great, though. That's free extra health. Right in my inventory. Right. Patiently await your demise, my friend. I haven't played Spelunky 2 before. I mean, if you know Spelunky 1, then there's, I mean, you kind of get the gist of it. You want to survive and gear up and get deeper. Most of the items are the same. The ghost shows up later, and there's a lot more like boss fights, and the quest is a lot. Oh, fuck me, I didn't look. The quest is a lot more intense in Spelunky 2. Like a lot more intense. If I make it to the second boss, you'll be in for a treat if you're completely unawares, but I kind of doubt that a lot of people would be fully unaware. This is gonna be a pain, though. This is the type of boss that I usually fight with, like, materials and stuff. I'm gonna try to use the epic strategy of owning spike boots. Oh shit, he can't. Bro's bad at walking. That sucks. Oh, bro's better at walking. Ah. I think you're just supposed to, like, throw shit at him, but it doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel good. I don't like doing it. Bro will die eventually. Okay, please stop in the middle. Please? Yay! Okay, I gotta kill bat, die. Die. Yeah! Gaming! That's one boss down. It's probably the hardest part. I feel like so many runs that equal that. Do I want to go jungle or do I want to go volcano? I'm going jungle. For Josh, the person that doesn't know Spelunky 2, at this crossroads that we are at in the game, you get to decide which path you go to Lava Land or Spelunky 1 Jungle, and I think that Spelunky 1 Jungle is so much harder. There's a few changes that will just eat my face. They destroy me. And getting a dark level at the first one too as well. Cool. I'm glad that happens. I'm really glad that that's a part of the video game. Hi, Skeeter. Oh. Please ignore me, Skeet. Wow. Yeah. It kind of is just Spelunky 1 Jungle. There's new traps, but like this tile that I'm on is just straight up Spelunky 1 Jungle. I guess major difference is the big cave spider no longer resides in the mines. Yeah, big cave spider no longer resides in the mines. It is now a denizen of the jungle. Oh. Get fucked. So we will probably witness their ass soon enough. Just you know how it is, dark floors. I'm just scared. I don't want to mess up. I'm in front of an audience. I need to game. I also hardly ever go to the jungle anyway. Damn. You know, I probably... Is this Uba? That is not. Oh, you'd have to carry it all the way up to the top. Okay, yeah, so we're simply not doing that. I like that bug. Have you ever witnessed it? I'm not quite sure what that bug entails. I don't think I know of any bugs in the game. I know that there's some, like, weirdness, but there's not anything that I would constitute as a bug. Outside of, like, the mosquitoes. I totally thought that the monkey was gonna jump right onto the bear trap. Oh, that was just, like, a controller malfunction. The second tick of damage was 100% my fault, but I very much clicked my little button and nothing occurred. Not a single thing. Thank you for the bomb box. Thank you for the specs. I'm not buying a telepack from you. A telepack would krill me. A telepack would signal the end of my days. How much do I care about this? I know the path. I know the way that you're supposed to do it. I don't think I have it in me. It's a little beyond me at the moment. There's so many critters. I want all of the monkeys to jump wrong. Thank you. Thank you for failing at the act of jumping. Monkeys are known for doing that. Monkeys are known for being bad at jumping. It's a fact. A rock fact. See, another one just did it. I wonder why that bear trap closed. Didn't really look like it got set off in any meaningful way. Oh, there's another mod. Alright. That's us done with 2-3. That's kind of crazy. We're zooming through the jungle. Not really getting anything cool because I'm not going to the black market, but we're zooming. I would hazard a guess that our black market is on this level. Just because I haven't seen any other telltale signs. Yeah, this literally is screaming black market. Did we get it for free, or is there just, like, other bullshit? Is that it? No. Maybe there's just a bunch of backlayer stuff. Sometimes the game indeed does just have backlayer stuff. Whether you expect it or not. Can I do anything from here? No, this actually might just be the optimal way to go. Monkey. Become... No, I'm gonna squam. I'm gonna swamp. Get squash. Get squash. That's right, get squash. Rat. The monkey. Okay, there's literally no reason for me to try going to the right at all. And then, because I wasn't gifted any movement at all, we're sadly not going to be fighting this very, very epic boss fight. But I still intend to get the full rewards from it. I intend to be given what is mine. And what is mine is a silly little almond. You do that, that. Bam. Okay, now I just need to execute. Hello, almighty Olmec. Please do not squumsh me. It would make me feel real bad if I got squunched. I'd probably cry myself to sleep if that happened. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Right, free shit. Now we just have to escape. we have to exit this realm of torture that we have designed for ourselves. Oh yeah, now that's a game. Alright, Olmec, come over here a little bit. You wanna stomp right here. Oh yeah. Look at you go, you little fool. You're a little gremlin. You don't even know how to kill somebody properly. You only know how to stomp. Well, that's all we need this guy for. You're supposed to do that completely differently, but, all I asked for doing that the normal way was a single cape, and that didn't happen. So the answer is no. Oh, and we get gambling. Let's go. Is that a real box, or is that one of those boxes that makes me angry? It's a real box. Yay. I wonder what that switch did. Maybe this is just the prison level also. Yeah, this is just the prison level. Don't care. I'm back car ride R&M with bad service. The blue man looks like my uncle. I have no clue what blue man you're talking about, but that's amazing. That's a perfect comment. Perfect, flawless comment. Oh, yeah, that's a mod that I have that replaces Olmec with a womp. And it's my beloved mod. I'd never get rid of it. I think with that, we've witnessed every single mod that I have installed. Which is a little sad. Where am I now? This area is called Tide Pool. Oh shit, I ran out of gambling money. Huh. That's a rare thing to happen. Yeah, I'm in Tide Pool, and it's mostly chill. There's a few things that'll totally get ya, but I feel like if you've played Spelunky 1, it's not really gonna be that bad, because it's a bunch of Jiangshi, which aren't really that bad. And those guys, the one that I just stepped on, they have spiky head, so if you don't have like a boot item, then they hurt you if you try to jump on them, which can cause issues for sure. I'm bad. I'm terrible. Local streamer can't kill a single enemy. That was embarrassing. You're an enemy. Oh, I'm a moron though. What is worse? The stupid or the evil? It's hard to tell. I see that bear trap behind the coral. I'm not falling for that one. You do bear. Can I squish? No squish. Okay. Please don't murder me. Thank you. Rat right at the exit. Let's go. Free rat. Rat delivery service. Rat delivery service. Let's go. Then I don't have the quest stuff, so I can't do anything with this. If you have specific items, you can perform, but it's not what this is about. I'm just trying to win. Oh, I almost immediately went into that bear trap. Like, zero hesitation. I simply didn't think that the Jiangshi was gonna jump that far. I didn't think it was allowed. Can you tell that I have to try like 200 times harder with Spelunky than I do with Isaac? I'm sitting here humming and hawing and stressing every single move that I ever make. Oh, okay. This is freedom. Yeah. I just heard the cat meow. Does that mean that they're anywhere? I kind of... Yeah, it sounds like the cat's really close. But I have no visuals on the cat. Oh, that's where the cat is. That's not happening. Unless this back area is really, really kind. No, that's not happening. Okay. Goodbye, kitty. I'll miss you. Instadog. In the business, we call this strata TCU Instadog. Also, I see that bear trap. I see it. I see it with mine eyes. The devious, evil bear trap that is there to haunt you and kill you. It's so evil that the bear traps are layered behind the coral on the ground. It's just, whoever did that is a madman. I don't like what's below me. Okay, that solves a lot of my issue. Get owned. Okay. I think that's all that I get to play around with this floor. Oh, and because I'm unequipped, I get to show off a cool strategy next floor. Because this area is nice and epic, and you'll probably know it. Me when Spelunky won, Spelunky HD. The Moai is different though. The goal is not to KYS to make it happen. The Moai is for a completely different quest. Hi alien in a mech. Please don't. Please don't hurt me. Oh shit, I'm on the wrong side. And I wasted a bomb. Please don't hurt me, please don't hurt me, please don't hurt me. Oh, this sucks. Me when I have completely filled my shorts. Exactly. This area is terrifying. I'm pretty sure that's a jump that you can make. I'm almost certain that's a jump you can make. I want to be cool. I want to be hit. Oh, fuck. You know, the second I get back to that place, I'm trying for the same jump again. I learn no lessons, I face no consequences. That's the way I choose to live my life. Something explosive happened above me. Not my business. Alright. Oh, first try! Alright, now, the strategy is this. I'm gonna do something that will feel very scary, but it's correct. I'm such a huge fan of that strategy. There's like a whole important back layer to this area. Oh, that alien sucks. Yeah, there's a whole important back layer to this area that you're supposed to go through. But the generation is just the same in the exact way every time that you can find a spot to drop down perfectly safely. Alright, now we're in hell. I don't really know what I was supposed to do for that trap other than tank it. Felt like one of the ones that you just have to deal with. Alright. I see you, alien. Yeah. It's about what you expect when there's aliens on this level. Okay. Lamasu, be no problems to me. Okay. This is why this level is called hell. Because I hate it. The level that sucks ass. The level that you really don't want to play ever. Goodness gracious. One. There's no time to calm down. You have your little in-between level cutscene. That's not really it. That's not really enough. There's another stupid fucking thing. Now, how do you deal with this one? You know, I'll tell you. I'll tell you how we deal with this one. The elevators kill you. Yay! That's 2. Oh shit, I didn't see the second llama suit. I didn't see the second one. How did I not die? I should be dead. I should be completely dead. I should be mulch. This game is evil. Me carrying my dead kitty to the end of the end. Where the friggy frack is my exit? There it is. I found you, you piece of garbage. Let me out! Have fun, Josh. Thank you for showing up. It was very cool. It's always very cool to see people around. I love my friends. Right. No. Haha, I'm bad. I love Spelunky! Anyway, thank you everybody for showing up for the stream. I am gonna go do other stuff with my day now. Farewell.